Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does they do me that way? She say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does they do me that way? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man, Rico. Rico the Opinionist. I got a few minutes. What's up, dear? Before my next client comes in. He's out here chilling, enjoying the weather, because y'all know I hate the sun. I hate the rain and the chilly. So this is the end of, the middle of May. So hopefully foolishness has finally gotten behind us. But I still had just a few more things left to say. This whole Ja Morant thing, because but also not just Ja Morant. Y'all know I deal in human behavior. That's what I do. I monitor behavior. I monitor how people react to things and what their thinking process is. That's what I do. Hell, I do it for a living, and I do it just in my regular life. I just check people out, and it's, if y'all haven't been paying attention all across social media, the whole Ja Morant thing, it's like down the middle. People for or against, and you have those who will say, hey, hold him accountable. Then you have those who are saying, he's only 23. Trying to make him a young kid at 23 years old with a whole girlfriend and a little child, but they want to make him a little kid with millions of dollars. And all of a sudden, you want to give him all the psychological excuses, the same excuses you do not give regular black males when they make particular decisions. And so, and in my last video, Jamal, what's up? In my last video, I kept telling folks what's going on with him is not a gun rights issue. They're still trying to make it with that. Make it about a guns rights issue. It's not a guns rights issue. We're talking about behavior and image. And someone even throw in brands. And somehow, with all of this is going on, they're making this young brother, a victim of something. If he's a victim of anything, one would go so far as to say he's a victim of poor upbringing. Or he's a victim of low self-esteem. He's a victim of a low self-perception. He may be a victim of loneliness and just has to have friends by any means necessary. But he's not the victim that y'all trying to make him out of. Because we all grew up with this kind of dude. We all have. We all grown up. We've all grown up with this kind of dude, right? He's not a bad guy. Just... I don't know him personally. I'm just like the rest of y'all. Jamal said, when I was 23, I was deployed in Haiti with 50 personnel under my care. No excuses. Yeah. There's some people who believe that the hammer's being dropped down on him. No, he's still employed. No hammer's been dropped down, but, I want to get to this piece right here. Because I do know as a community, we tend to come down really hard on some of the same stuff that other people do. For example, Angel Reese, she did this, and white America and black folks who tried to stay neutral, they all came down on her, called her hood and thug and all that. But when the white girl did the same thing, you didn't hear those white fans of Iowa calling that little white girl thugs and all that. Okay, but get all of that. But I have to pay close attention because people try to bring out points. If you're not swift enough mentally, you're like, we know what, they got a point. So what's been going on now? A lot of people, I've seen a lot of black men and, other people, maybe some Caucasian thrown in there, but a lot of brothers who are trying to defend him. We're not saying throw him out to the wolves. We're not saying any of that. My whole thing is I need us to stop, playing favors. Because if he were not a celebrity, y'all wouldn't be going so hard on this guy. Going so hard in the paint on his behalf. trying to paint him as if he's some victim. So what's being done now, and they're still trying to get a point out of this when everything's been said, is so they're going up, digging up 2012, 2013, 2015 pictures of, I saw one with Draymond Green. Draymond Green is in fatigue, and he's somewhere practicing shooting his automatic weapons, right? Then they had this white guy, who also in the NBA, I guess. I don't know who he is because I'm not into sports. But they got him. He's taking a picture, looks like in his living room. And, with his fatigue on and all that. It's like they're, And so under his caption, they said he was never suspended or never any of that. He was never criticized. Well, I get that. Maybe there's another commissioner, David Stern or something like that. But it's like, instead of calling it what it is, I'm trying to find stuff in this instance. It's somebody else they showed. They showed a whole group of dudes. And one thing they didn't show them, riding around, buck jumping and dancing and shit with a possibly loaded weapon doing this shit. They showed them all in fatigues, or they were at a gun range, or they were somewhere being responsible with the gun. They were practicing the gun. It's something that obviously a lot of African Americans don't do. Go to the gun range or go to the mountains and practice shooting. They were not playing games with the gun. Did y'all understand the difference in that? Jamal said, my dad always said, he told me you can't do what they do. But I looked at the pictures and I looked at his whole thing. I said he was behaving in a very cavalier and callous way with the gun. And I keep telling y'all, young black boys look up to these damn athletes. These NBA, NFL, especially NBA. But every time I look around, every fifth black boy trying to bounce the basketball. And so there's some major influences in their life. And so those of you, I know what y'all tried to do. Now, if Ja Morant was on some property that he owns, and he has his safety goggles on, his fatigue camouflage on, and he's somewhere, aiming and, like it's almost like he's practicing his craft. Because when they showed Draymond Green, he had on his fatigue and he was like, somewhere in a organized, disciplined place doing this. And they showed the white guy with his guns across here and all that, but probably in his living room or whatever. He wasn't listening to no funk ass rap music, yeah, and doing all this shit here. They weren't doing that. So I know, nice try, y'all. We're going to get around this. We're going to get to it. We're going to have to understand that we're a specific group in this country. And the way we behave and the way we carry ourselves, it's not worked for us. Y'all is trying to send a message to young people that, hey, he wasn't illegal, so he was straight. No, you're right. His gun wasn't illegal, and it's not a guns right issue. I just need us to mature. Now, if he wants to continue to display his guns, be responsible about it. Because as an influencer, especially over black boys, Ja Morant do a tutorial on how to handle a gun responsibly. Have maturity as relates to how you handle the gun. Don't do it in the stereotype way. That's what people are tripping about. But those who want to always try to make it about, because he black, he automatically a thug and all that. Well, yeah, in a lot of circles, yes. But we as black men, we're going to have some kind of level of accountability, more so. We're going to have to demand better behavior from us in the public. We are. We're going to have to demand it. And his behavior is a direct derivative of that subculture that I spoke about in my last video. White corporate America has funded hood. And so all these young boys that grew up in junior high school, came up in high school, junior high school, low self-esteem, didn't have many friends, they weren't popular. Well, they get to live out their fantasy through the whole, hip-hop, rap, and not no damn hip-hop. The rap fantasies. Even though you got $1 million, you got a mansion at home. you still somehow believe that you can collect a lot of friends by behaving in that image. And that's all I'm saying. Now he's trying to buffer again. Must be telling the truth somewhere. So he's not a victim anywhere. And y'all keep on putting up all those damn guns of people. They ain't got nothing to do with black kids. Y'all tell me this, those of you who putting up all these posts, well, the white NBA player, or even an old picture of Draymond Green, y'all tell me how many black kids actually know who that white guy was? That's a lot of young black men and black kids don't even know who the fuck Draymond Green is. Except when he punched Jordan Poole in the face in practice. He's not a top celebrity superstar that black kids pay attention to. They paid attention to people like Kobe. They pay attention to people like Ja Morant, Michael Jordan. They pay attention to the celebrity NBA players, not the people that's on the team. So I don't give a damn what they're doing in their pictures, because young black men don't know them, but they know Ja Morant. Y'all understand it now? Y'all gonna stop the deflection now? Are we gonna get back to the place where we start demanding better behaviors from those who are put on platforms where a lot of our youth can see them? So that's my concern. In case y'all didn't understand who I am, or you never knew who I was and what I'm about the proper and appropriate development of black children, particularly black males, because we get such a bad rep. There are people who wake up every day to put up negative pictures, to write negative articles in newspapers and magazines and scholarly journals, to put together negative movies, documentaries. They wake up every day to literally crap on black boys and black men, because it serves the system that we live on very well. And they will fund black men who are down with pushing that negative, disgusting image of black boys. And that's why I got in this conversation with Ja Morant. And it's anybody. Michael Jordan, the #1 star on the planet. Been retired about 25 years. But you never saw Michael Jordan anywhere doing any foolishness. Magic Johnson, one of the top businessmen in the world from the NBA. You never see Magic Johnson anywhere doing any foolishness like that, even when he was young. But they didn't have social media then when Magic and Jordan, all those people were young. They didn't have that. But there were no reports in the magazines about bad behavior. And it goes on and on. So why can't we hold the guys today who have these huge platforms? Why can't we hold them to a particular standard when you know that your sons admire these folks? And I'm going to switch on over. Y'all don't even demand that the rappers do better. So I can't expect you to demand that Ja Morant do better. It's almost crazy. Because somebody said, so I guess the difference is that he was listening to rap music. That plays a difference, because that rap music, all that stuff is hypnotic. Got a lot of your kids under control, under a spell. Listen to how they walk, talk, how they dress, and how they respond in society. And especially if your child's main music is rap music, you don't have a really bright kid on your hands. You don't. I swear for cheese and crackers. When I look at a lot of these young people, a lot of these ninth graders, all the way up to college students. Y'all go look at some of these college campuses and the way these young men look. And they love rap music. Love it. And it shows. Because I'm of the belief, I said, a lot of people who listen to this version of rap music every day, I don't think they bathe. I don't think they take too many baths. And you can tell your daughter loves rap music because she can't help but bring out her inner thought. And then a lot of you whose children love this rap, y'all got them at 3 and 4 years old reciting these rap lyrics. And your little 3 and 4 year old can't even spell his damn name. So we got a problem. But you know who funds that? They don't look like me and you. Who owns the record labels? who gives these deals. Now they have a lot of what I call little black middlemen, the one to get them in a hotel room and videotape them doing homosexual sex acts, and then try to blackmail them with it. That's not me talking. That's what they've been saying on YouTube for years. All these little dudes that love rap music, they want to be a rapper so bad, they take them in a little room and say, so what you gonna do? Which one of us you gonna do? Or they invite them to one of them little parties, them Puff Daddy party types, and slip some in their drink. Few dudes and they run a train on him while he under the influence. They record it, bring it back to him the next day. When they present the deal to him, he said, nah, I don't want that deal, but hold on, brother. He said, but man, this deal here, y'all getting 75% of all the proceeds. Well, man, look, this is all the deal we got. Well, I don't want to do it. He said, man, pop the tape in, put the DVD in, and show him mouthful of male dingling, butthole full of male dingling. And so he's like, so you want us to put this video out? And man, like, man, that's so messed up, man. Man, where the fuck y'all get that from, bro? Don't worry about that, man. Man's mess. He can't say nothing about it, do nothing about it. So what does he do? He signs his life away because he don't want that sex tape to come out. That's what they said on the YouTube, allegedly, reportedly. It's not me, y'all. So don't get on my ass. I'm just telling you what people been saying. You know, so y'all see that guy in the barbershop telling the truth, and what's that? Speaking like this. This is good. Y'all know that on Instagram, he's in a barbershop telling all these guys this, and also Doggy Diamond TV. Shout out to Doggy Diamond TV. He been telling it for years, and others. So it's another brother who knows telling it. So it's not me. I'm just telling what they say. You gonna find on YouTube. They tell you what they do to these little rap boys. That's why a lot of them look so feminine. And some of them are just too tough. And so Ja Morant trying to push that. You got a lot of these NBA players try to reach black folks through rap music. I'm offended by that. That's not who we are. Oh, shit. And so, hold on. I see a dog over there. You folks. Oh, shit. 2 dogs. So I got to. Hold on. Look. Let me get my ass over here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me a minute. It's in that yard. They ain't got nail chain on them either. I'm gonna have to go see a therapist about my dog phobia. No, it's not a phobia. It's not an unrealistic fear. The dogs will bite you and they'll tear your ass a new one. And these are 2 like pit boxer mix or something. Then in front of me got 2 people walking these damn dogs. Whew. But anyway, as I was saying, y'all had to give me a minute, get past all that kind of foolishness. But yeah, so y'all keep on putting the little examples up there how y'all think Ja is being mistreated. You know, why don't we just ask people to behave? When you have a platform like that, why don't you just behave? You know, did y'all know that image is a major deal? Let me give y'all an example. You know, y'all look at those old movies from like the 50s and 60s, and, you know, we go all the way up to the Cosby Show. And they had, especially in the 50s, those black and white movies, those black folks were hard on TV then. They had shows like Father Knows Best, and, you know, Leave It to Beaver. But the image was of a father running a household. You know, he had the last word as relates to wisdom. And then you had the mama on Leave It to Beaver. Shout out to Barbara, I forgot her name. She played June Cleaver, but her name was Barbara Boo. Anyway, y'all see her every morning for breakfast wearing a prom dress with pearls on, doing the dishes. Yeah, that was an image. That's called an image. And so, when they put that image out there, there's something they want you to aspire to. See, we messed around and got into this Keep It Real TV. And so with the Keeping It Real, they showing everything that's going on. People used to watch TV to escape their reality. And positive images are there for people to aspire to. But America is going over like in the deep end. Want to show the realness of everything. People already know what the real is. They live the shit every day. So it's all a setup, psychological trauma, psychological setup. So but anyway. It's your man Rico the Opinionist. I just want to share my thoughts on that. You know, John's not a victim. Y'all stop trying to make some kind of comparison like, well, they ain't do this to these guys and they got guns too. That's not what it's all about. In the NBA, y'all see, they didn't fire him. They just suspended him from all, I guess, off-season activities. Now, you keep that image somewhere else because, believe it or not, just like your business, if you own a business, and I'm sure you have a particular brand that you want to protect. So that's what they're doing. Like, no, bro, get yourself together. Be professional at work and off work. Well, he was off work. I heard all of it. I just shake my head at a lot of black men. And these not young dudes, a bunch of old dudes in their 40s. Got grown kids. Some of them, professional jobs, professional businesses. But they think that's okay. They act like they don't understand that. Just because you love basketball. And I keep telling y'all, it's very frustrating that I can't get these same group of black men who are around here trying to make Ja Morant some kind of victim with all these damn pictures of these other NBA players with their guns, but in controlled settings, not with a bunch of music going on. And sitting around smoking blunts and waving pistols. So young people who look up to them can think that's cool. They're not looking like that, so they left that part out. You know, Barbara Billingsley. Jamal, what you know about that? Thank you, man. Jamal, what you know about Barbara Billingsley? See, Jamal, you're a different kind of black dude. And how old are you, Jamal? How in the hell you know about that? That's right, Barbara Billingsley. What would you know about that? I just happened to look and see this man and put the damn woman's name up there. Cause I had half of it right. Or maybe he was watching those old reruns like I was doing, you know, watch Leave It to Beaver and stuff. Leave it to Beaver, not Bieber. But anyway, yeah, Barbara Billingsley. He's right. And Hugh Downs, they get everybody's name. And so, but anyway, how old are you? Okay, that makes sense. So 52, I'm 54. I get it. Okay. I was about to say, man, what's going on around here? And so, they trying to make Ja this victim. He's not. And so, y'all just cut it out. Let's stick to what the original plan should be, and that is, that's all, just behave appropriately. And he's in a position where he can really have an image that really bring a lot of black men up, a lot of young boys listening to him. You know, what's that? Hold on, what you saying, bro? Hold on, I can't see it. My nickname growing up was Eddie Haskell. Isn't that something? Eddie was the one who was always trying to pull the shenanigans. Okay, so yeah, you grew up in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, but anyway, it's your man Rico, the Opinionist. I just want to share that thought. And I want us to stay on point. And, you know, y'all check out, like, share, and subscribe. Share the thoughts. What is it? Like, share, and subscribe. I think I'm up to like 320 people now. Trying to get to that 500 right away. And then up over to make it to 1,000. Y'all help your boy out. That's the goal. Okay, and I think I was making that. Wait a minute before I leave. I was making some comparison. I forgot my comparison because you threw me off when you named Barbara Billingsley. Hold on a second. Let me get across here too. Hold on, y'all. Let me get across the street. I told you, when you walk around in public, it's the real deal. So, yeah, I forgot my thought. That Barbara Billingsley threw me off, man. I was shocked. But so anyway, what the hell was I about to say? I said, yeah, they're trying to bring those videos, those pictures up there as if it was gonna make a difference. And those guys were doing it a different way. Oh yeah, I knew what I was saying. Y'all ready? I started out by saying, before I saw the Barbara Billingsley, I said, it's interesting, I can't get 50,000 black men. Let me start that over. It's very interesting when it comes to sports and anything sports related, black men won't shut up. They got conversations from 8 in the morning to 8 the next morning. They got all kinds of scenarios. Their brains tend to work really well. But when it comes to trying to get 50,000 black men together, come together for political reasons, to build a political fence around black men, you're just quiet in the barbershop. We start talking about, protecting us and how we can really be a powerhouse group. No, you can't get them together. And that's become very bothersome. I've always known it. You know, I just kind of like, wow, is this shit for real? But it's for real. You get a barbershop full of black men, community center full of black men. They ain't talking about basketball, bouncing the basketball, or then when that's over, they go right into football. It's almost as if black men look forward to sports so they won't have to live in reality. They suck up all of the abuse and the pain that we go through, and they suppress it, and they use sports as a coping mechanism. But they won't get up and defend themselves. And so that's what I'm gonna talk about. We won't get up as a group to defend ourselves. Hell, even black women have formed, have created a fence and a force field around them. A lot of it's foolishness, but they've gotten together politically, economically, and they support each other. I don't care even if they're wrong, they just jump in. Y'all know this, but black men in America still have yet to do this. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end for real and say, you know, it's your man Rico the Opinionist. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and check out my description box here on Facebook as well as on my YouTube channel. Check out this description box. Let me put my shades on. The sun came back with a vengeance, Lord Jesus. And you see in my description box, there's a PDF formatted short story that I wrote. It's only $10. It's called "The Greatest Pain Ever Felt: Conversation with an Absent Biological Father Who Never Wanted to Be Found." It's only $10. Cash App your boy, $ Rico the Opinionist, or $ Rico Rivers. Should you decide to Cash App your boy, please send me an email address so I can send it right back to you. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be cool. And stay tuned for my next video in a little bit. All right, peace. Hold on, y'all.